Hi guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. To my returning subscribers, thank you so much for always keeping it here. I really appreciate your support. Keep it locked and continue sharing and continue supporting me. And for those who are here to subscribe, please hit the subscribe button. We've just closed for the day here in Little Servants daycare. It has been a wonderful day. We have 2 kids and I'm looking forward to receiving more kids. In today's episode, we're going to talk about autism. Yesterday, we covered a bit part of it, and I've received a lot of questions from my fellow moms there. They really want to know what causes autism and how do you tell that your child has autism or is autistic. Autism early signs are repetitive behavior. They don't even maintain eye contact. They don't know how to handle the emotions, meaning they harm or hurt themselves. Delay in speech or completely nonverbal. I know it's hard raising children who are autistic or any other form of disability. It is so hectic because there is a way you expect a child to behave, and you can imagine it is not how you expected parenthood to unfold on your side or end. And here in Kisumu, we've been having a group whereby we are fellow of women, let me say caregivers to these autistic children. We've been holding hands together, sharing our stories and encouraging each other, sharing what is working for us so that even a fellow mother or father can pick a few things and try it out if it can work for their child. If your child portrays these signs, you can visit any nearest hospital. They usually offer assessment at a very cheaper price, and you will be able to get help. The child will be assessed so that you don't just conclude, because not all who have speech delay are autistic. It's so hard raising these kids because they need a lot of attention, they need a lot of care, they need someone to just be there for them. When they have those episodes, someone who understands them, someone who can soothe them and calm them down. And imagine you also need to go out there, bring food on the table. They need also shelter. They need to be schooled. So it's like the entire universe on your shoulder. And we really need a lot of support emotionally, especially emotionally. It has reminded me of this particular time where I was fired because I had to rush home to soothe my baby. I got a call from the nanny that he had hurt himself, and he didn't even want anyone to touch him, and I was the only one who always offers him comfort. So I had to rush and get home to soothe my baby and calm him down. And when I returned to work, I was told to go back home, and that evening I received a call from the child that I'm supposed to travel to the headquarters. And when I reached there, I tried explaining myself, and they were like, just go sort out your child. You cannot work with us. And that is how I lost my job. And you can imagine it was during Corona period. The bills has to be paid. The kids, they need food, and they need shelter. So when I came back home, I had to release the nanny because I could not pay her anymore. I had to let her go, and I was left with my children and my siblings. I took my siblings in when we lost our dad. I'm the firstborn in my family. So it was so hectic. Now I've lost the job. Bills has to be paid. I'm a single mom, and I'm a deputy parent. It was so hard on me. It was so heavy on me. I would cry, lock myself up when they are asleep, and I would really cry myself out. During this period, this support group that we created for women who are the caregivers of these autistic children, they really came in handy because when I was emotionally down, they would hold my hand, we will just do things together. You couldn't even sleep on an empty stomach because they were just there. We are always there for each other. We will always see what to do. My brother Peter will even go from Jengo because that particular time it was during Corona period. They were no longer going to school. He would go from Jengo very early in the morning, and he would come back home with food. He was like the man of the house. And Rosalind will also look for promotions and I will be babysitting, and I will always look for promotion whereby I was working as a supervisor, that is team leader, and we paid bills for quite a period of time. And then Rosalind got a job. When Rosalind got a job, and it was a well-paying job, and I was still at home. I was still also hustling for a job. I remember when I received a job, we were trying to navigate through how the kids will be remaining at home, and Rosalind opted to resign because now it was so hectic getting a nanny. You can imagine with the behavior of the child, they don't understand, so you can imagine they don't even know how to take good care of them. The neighbors will always talk and incite them to leave. So Rosalind decided to quit her job, and Rosalind took good care of my boys until Corona ended, and they were all going back to school. And that's why, for those who know me and my siblings, they see how tight we are. We've come from far, we've been there for each other, and we've gone through a lot together, and we keep on thriving together. Even though right now we are not staying together, they are now grown. Peter is in another county, and Rosalind also moved out of my house. I really appreciate them. They're just the best, and each and every day I pray for them because they've really helped me with Diamond. All the sessions we've been going together, all the meetings they've been going with me together. So we've been there holding hands and always celebrating him. So this is my message to those parents who are having a hard time handling kids with autism or handling kids with any kind of disability. I know it's hard. No one signed for this. We never signed up for this, but God gave us these kids with a purpose and for a purpose. It is not in vain, and God knows well that we can do it and we can beat it up. So don't beat yourself when you feel so overwhelmed. Don't beat yourself when you face rejection. Don't beat yourself when the child cannot calm down. Don't beat yourself when you cannot even offer food. Let's keep supporting each other. Let's keep being kind. Just be kind. We all go through a lot of battles in our lives. This 2025, I want you to be kind, treat each other with love, keep on saying kind words to each other, and to anyone who knows a parent who has a child who has disability, any form of disability, kindly give them a hug. They deserve it. They really deserve it. Or take them out and buy them coffee. They really deserve it. And thank you so much to my subscribers for keeping it here. And thank you so much for always sharing. Keep it locked and see you soon. Blessings.